Hi, I'm Derek Roberts of QEP Marketing Clinic. I'd like to talk to you about stimulating snack as an example of a need state being met by a food such as a chip or a crisp, as is known in the UK. In order to stimulate, such a food needs to have a very clear and obvious first taste. This needs to be strong, easy and not too complicated. To carry that taste, either sweetness or saltiness or a combination of both needs to be present. The salt will stimulate the taste buds and accentuate the taste, and the sweetness will help carry that flavour. Fat can also be used, but only in low quantities. If it's too excessive, the texture will be inappropriate. The texture needs to be nibbly, crunchy and involving the front teeth. Preferably this process should be noisy and intrusive, so all the senses, including the hearing, are involved. This initial crunching and fast taste delivery awakens the mind. By triggering the mind in this way, it stops it thinking about what it was preoccupied with immediately before the crunch. It provides an opportunity for a change of thought direction. Because of the pace with which this crunchy, high-taste, small piece snack delivers, it will speed up the thinking process and therefore make the person feel more alert. They then become more awake. This awakening starts the break. The items within the product need to be small, possibly eaten one at a time, or a few crammed into the mouth together at once. Their taste needs to be identical. If there is variation in taste, then that will stop this generation of speed of thought and cause the person to stop, reflect and diagnose what all the different tastes are, which is far too intrusive. Equally, if the product was too difficult to select from the container and deliver into your mouth, that would again intrude and the stimulation would be lost. This must be a very, very fast eat. The product then needs to dissolve in the mouth pretty quickly. If it ends up being chewed as a heavy mass by the molars, then it becomes too food-like, too substantial. In that instance, the message the mind picks up is that here we have a real food item, which is going to provide fuel and satisfaction and represents a real meal. At that point, if that was so, the consumer would start to reclassify the product and no longer give the signal snack, and the fun would start to evaporate. Now it'd be a fuel or sustenance and serious. Because the snack provides this change in mood, it is positive and upbeat in its character. If it is described as fun, entertaining and enjoyable, it changes pace, provides a break from the mundane and gets rid of the responsibilities. It is essentially an irresponsible break in time, and as such very enjoyable and welcome. It is fun. It fires the child within us to delight, and we recall it fondly. When we eat it again, the fun is re-triggered. Also, of course, you will probably finish it before you are ready to. So the pack is gone almost before you are aware that you started to eat it. This again provides a break and accentuates the level of stimulation. Should you eat it for far too long, then the taste would start becoming predictable. The stimulation would slow down, the taste buds would become tired, the effect would evaporate. It is no surprise, therefore, that these products are usually contained in small bags. They are never individually wrapped, and they are more savoury than they are sweet. They are high on taste. Because stimulation and newness is far more attractive to younger people, they tend to be eaten by younger people than older people. New, dangerous, intrusive, just ideal for a teenager. Guess who eats them? If you put too much complexity of taste into the product, it becomes more sophisticated and requires more thought. If you package it too carefully, you move it into more formal occasions. If you make it too perfect, you can deliver the crunchiness, but now you are delivering a measure of valuation and indulgence. You move the product yet again away from that original particular need states. It now invades a new need state. If we imagine that all snacks are stimulating, we can see at once that the stimulating snacks has to have certain ingredients. If they are not there, or the product is too sophisticated or complex, it will move it out of that need state and become something else. Perhaps a sophisticated social snack for parties or similar, more formal occasions. Thank you.